Okay, so with the NFL Combine underway throughout the weekend at Lucas Oil Stadium, fans who won sweepstakes are able to sit in the stands, and they're going to watch standout athletes sprint, jump, pass, and then catch for NFL scouts.
Yeah, and while that may sound uninteresting to anyone other than a diehard football geek like myself,
yeah,
oh man,
the Combine itself is a big Indy economic driver each year, and thousands of people come into the city, staying in hotels, eating in restaurants, and running up credit cards.
Since 1987, the NFL Combine's been held here in Indianapolis. And that just might be because Indy is perfect. We're centrally located, we're affordable, and perhaps most important, we have a stadium with a roof on it to, well, keep folks from freezing their footballs off. Ora Williamson manages a parking lot a few blocks from Lucas Oil Stadium.
I think it's great for the city. I think they like it. Hope they keep it.
Me too, but in June, the NFL announced the league's opening up the Combine to a bidding process, beginning with next year's event. Both Dallas and Los Angeles are campaigning to swipe our Combine. That went over like a bad IPA inside Indianapolis's oldest bar. The Slippery Noodle Inn sits in the shadow of Lucas Oil Stadium. Al Dayton hangs out here and thinks Indy is the perfect Combine spot.
Affordable, everything's affordable housing. You can walk around. We're sitting here right now at the oldest bar in Indiana, the Slippery Noodle. It's half-price drinks on a Thursday. You really can't beat it. You're not going to find that in Los Angeles, trust me.
The downtown Indy area is fun, comparable to any other city in the world, and would obviously be bad for Indy considering we've had it for so long. I'm one to kind of stick to what works and not much for change, so I would say stick with what's working.
Sarah Etherington is the office manager at the Slippery Noodle and looks forward to her familiar annual visitors.
We've had a group or several groups that they come every year, same night, same time. They know who's going to be here, and it's just kind of a cool, like a Cheers situation. You know what I mean? When they come in and they see the bartender that they're familiar with and all that. It's just a nice. It's nice to have these recurring annual events.
Well, of course, Indy peeps want the NFL Combine to stay here at Lucas Oil Stadium. But guess what? You pose that question to people here from out of town, they feel the same way. Case in point, ESPN cameraman Billy Lutz. Lutz marks his calendar every year and counts the days to his Indy return.
It's good. People are friendly. Restaurant people are nice. They're closed a little early still because of the COVID stuff, but most places are up and running. It's just like we remember from 8-9 years ago, which is good. And the noodle's still here, which is good. The tater tots, they're awesome.
So if you get an audience with Roger Goodell and he asks your advice on where the Combine should be, what are you going to tell him?
Indianapolis, and if not, they're going to take away your $31 million a year. You can go commission some other sport. Thank you.
Thank you.
Roger's in town. Yeah, I hope he saw that. And needless to say, we're planning to make every effort to keep the Combine here. But this is par for the course for the NFL. The league allows cities to bid for the Super Bowl and the draft, so it makes sense that the same thing would happen with the Combine. Yep.